Hi, good morning. Welcome to Monday's co-working session where we're going to work together for 25 minutes. We'll take a 5-minute break and then we'll work together. We'll work, separately together for another 25 minutes. This channel is Stephanie Perry Media. I'm Stephanie Perry. On this channel, I show you the behind the scenes of growing a media business. My media business includes my YouTube channels, includes my coaching programs. It includes my book. But I'm not working on my book this week. I have used co-working in the past to write my book, right? To write the chapters of my book. But I'm not really working on my book this week. I'm working on things for Exodus Summit 2023 and some other stuff, some other small things I need to get done this week. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and first, let me say hi to you if you're here. If you're here, say hi in the chat, say good morning, and you can let me know what you'll be working on today. If you're watching the replay, you can say hi in the comments and let us know what you're working on today. And then I'll go ahead and get started. I'll set the timer and we'll go ahead and get started so I won't hold you. All right, what am I going to be doing? The first 25-minute session, I need to send in a pitch email to a speaker. I need to find her contact info. I need to send an email to a potential speaker for Exodus Summit. Um, so I need to find her contact info and then send her an email asking if inviting her to speak at the summit. And I probably have a couple other emails that are just like admin things. How do I log into this? How do I access that? Exodus Summit is happening in October. Early bird tickets are already on sale at exodussummit.com. Exodus Summit's theme this year is location freedom, financial freedom, and time freedom for Black women. And the virtual conference tickets are already on sale, and we have some people buying and asking questions already. So I'll probably send that email, get in the inbox, and answer a couple of admin questions, and that will most likely take up the 25 minutes, probably. All right, Carla's here. Good morning, Carla. Organizing my crochet materials. Okay, good. All right, then let's go ahead and get started. And let me set my timer. My phone was on zero, like one. It was on like you could barely see the bar, so I had to plug it in. Okay, let me go ahead and set the timer, and then we'll go ahead and just get started. Timer, 25 minutes. All right, let's do it. Let's delete this. one-sided. One-sided, is that the word? Shifts. Let's change that to the 7th. settlement camps. Is that it? All right. Okay, I needed to finish that. Okay. Okay. How did the first round go of co-working? I sent the pitch email to the speaker, personalized, and I answered a couple of emails in the Exodus Summit inbox. So I had a good session. No, not good morning, Ananda. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. If I could block y'all on the West Coast, I would block you. Good morning, Tracy. Looking up flights to Johannesburg. Important. Important. Okay? Tracy, you're talking about coming with Exodus Squad? Important. Exodus Summit is going to Cape Town, South Africa, February 16th through 20th. And we are taking 100 of our closest friends. I hope 100 of y'all are coming along with us. Tickets will be on sale within a couple of days. We'll be announcing within a couple of days that it's time to buy your ticket to the meetup. The meetup ticket doesn't include your flight and your hotel, so you need to be pricing flights, pricing hotels to see if this is a realistic thing for you. Hotels near the waterfront. We'll tell you, once you buy a ticket, we'll tell you what hotel we're staying at. And we would recommend that you stay at our hotel just because it's easier to meet the other women there. But you could do what you want, right? If you want to stay somewhere else, stay somewhere else. But I would recommend for that amount of time. I didn't set the 5 minute break timer. You know how I do. I would recommend for those 4 days at least that you stay with us in our hotel, but we're doing things a little differently. We don't have a block of hotel rooms in Cape Town. We had a difficult time getting a block of hotel rooms. So Tracy's saying Johannesburg, but I still assume she's going to Cape Town because it's easy to get to from one to the other. Once you get into one, it's easy to get to the other. There's a train that I've never taken that people seem to like, but also there's a flight. I think Airlink is a regional carrier that people like that can get you from one to the other very easily if you're okay on a pretty small plane. Be prepared for that, okay? But that's the least expensive airline, I think, to get you back and forth. So we've got the train, we've got Airlink, and then there are bigger, some international carriers will take you from one to the other as well for a little chunk of change, okay? So I assume that's what Tracy's talking about. Good morning, Tracy. I hope. So if that sounds interesting to you and you would love to join 100 Black women in Cape Town, you need to know what it's going to cost you like today, and decide and know if you have the time, okay? Because even though the meetup is only 4 days, hopefully you'll have time to spend some time there in South Africa, or around South Africa, Namibia, Botswana. If you want to do a whatever, what are they called? Safari type, camp out type thing, Namibia, Botswana, other parts of South Africa. Kruger National Park is the most famous. Mozambique is just a hop, skip, and a jump away. I'm going to be in Mauritius, the island of Mauritius, which to me looks a little bit like a more affordable Seychelles. To me, Mauritius looks a little like the Seychelles. Ooh, fancy, right? But a little less, pricey, Anyway, all of that, okay? All of that. See me, hello, 1 p.m. here in France. Bonjour. Bon. Is there a good afternoon? Is bonjour good morning and good afternoon, or just good morning? Or is it good day? I think that might be good day. Okay, Artwork Insight. Co-working is going great so far. Good. All right, all right. Talking Media, good morning. Good morning. MSB Aromatherapy, MSB Aromatherapy says good morning. Good morning to you. All right, so, yeah. So we still have 2 minutes on our break. Anything else we need to cover before we go into our second and final, for me, final round of co-working for the day? I think for this round of co-working, I probably need to prepare the email announcement that it's time to book your ticket, even though the email can't go out for another day or two. Rashida and I haven't picked a date. We're ready. We're ready to tell you about things. We just needed to give everyone time. We needed to make sure everyone knew that this is coming. Last year, it was such a surprise that the tickets were available, that people bought the tickets out of shock because they didn't want to miss the trip, and then didn't even realize, I can't even make it to Morocco. I can't. I know I'm not going to Morocco. I done bought this ticket. I know I'm not going to Morocco. Refunds are a pretty easy process, but it's just time-consuming time that Rashida and I don't have this year because we're hosting Exodus Summit. We're planning Exodus Summit, right? We're still filling Exodus Summit. So we don't have time to do refunds for the trip and all of that. So the meetup tickets are non-refundable this year. This year you're going to have to transfer it among yourselves inside of the Exodus Summit Facebook community, because we don't have it. We don't have the time, the energy, the space, the room to handle refunds. And so we're telling you in multiple places, multiple times, that it's time to decide if you want to go. And then we'll tell you when the announcement's happening. So I think for the next 25 minutes, I'll work on that newsletter, excuse me, to have it to have it ready in our drafts. And I may do my own newsletter as well, the Vicarious newsletter for the week as well. I'll see if 25 minutes is enough time to get some progress on both of those. Yeah, Simi says I might try looking for travel buddies to go to Namibia. I recommend it. Okay, I've not been to Namibia. I recommend looking for buddies to do. The Exodus Summit community is going to bop around. Okay, we've told them this is not a fly in on the 16th, fly out on the 20th type of thing. This is I'm going to X place as well. I'll be around for X amount of time, before or after or both. So yes, if you're already in the Exodus Summit Facebook community, simi. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't be knowing y'all's aliases. Okay, but if you're already in the Exodus Summit Facebook community, then you already know that that's how women do things. If you're not yet, then you'll find out very soon that that's how we do things. You just throw up a flare. Hey, I'm coming to Cape Town. I'd like to go to Namibia before or after. Uh, here's some dates I'm looking at. Who's going? Right? Like seriously, it is as easy as that. Okay. All right, I recommend it, okay? But if you, one more thing, you need to get the Exodus Summit newsletter if you want to make sure you see the announcement because we can't rely on Facebook. I know. Simi says I'm under another name. I know. Black women love an alias, okay? ExodusSummit.com/newsletter. One thing I would recommend, no matter what, is that you get on the Exodus Summit newsletter today, okay? Make sure that you're getting our emails. If you're already getting emails from Exodus Summit, like if you already got emails that said it's time to buy your ticket to the summit, then you're on our newsletter mailing list. But if you haven't been getting emails from us, it's time to get emails from the Exodus Summit community, so that you don't miss out on the ticket to uh, Cape Town, and also so you don't miss out on another announcement, hopefully coming the end of this week on new speakers for Exodus Summit 2023. Okay, all right, now cancel. Now let's do a 25-minute co-working session so we can get our Monday in the books, right? This Monday can be in the books. Okay. I didn't hit start. Okay. 25 minutes. And you can tell us in the chat what you're working on for the next 25 minutes. Excuse me. Now, why didn't it give that to her? Which one is which? It's weird. Course. Offer. Save. Okay, let's go back. Save. Get link. Let's see what that looks like. What does it say? Till October. Okay, so how did that go? I didn't get to the newsletter. I was still in the inbox answering, reading emails and answering things, sending people their links and stuff. So I'll do it later. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm going to get outside and go for a walk. Um, what I found is that if I don't do it right away, so if I open like yesterday, I woke up at 5:30 a.m. I'm on that back on that schedule. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. Eastern time yesterday, but I started working with just small things like it's only take me 20 minutes. Let me do this now. The sun's not even really up yet. I don't want to go outside and walk. And then what happened? Next thing I know, it's 10 o'clock and it's 90 degrees and I don't want to go. And I didn't go. I didn't go for a walk yesterday. So I got to get out the door. I'm already wearing what I'm going to walk in. I got my shirt on. I got my pants. I'm already got my hair, my thing on, my little thing to hold my hair out of my face. Speaking of which, I got to do something about this. I guess I need to wash and retwist my hair. Anyway, I have to go, leave. I can't keep, 15, 20 minutes of work turns into 2 hours of work like that. So I got to go. So I'm going to leave and go out, go for a walk, and then get back into work mode a little bit later. And then call it a day. This should be a short work day. This week on my calendar, Monday and Tuesday are my days off. Sometimes I rearrange things based on meetings and stuff. But this week, Monday and Tuesday are supposed to be my days off. So I'm going to do this hour was helpful. I won't have to get back in the inbox because Francis will be at it very soon. But I'll just like, I still have to do a couple hours of work for that, for the summit. Good morning, Amina. Amina says, good morning, co-workers. Got a late start this morning, already on the clock here at the job, but I'm listening in. All right, have a good day at work, Amina. And Carla S. finished. Shocked how little time it took once I concentrated. Thanks. Okay, good. You're welcome. Then it was all worth it. Okay, good. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, right? The things that we dread and that we put off and put off forever and ever can take a half an hour, right? Just do it. Do the half an hour of time of thing instead of dreading it for weeks and weeks. Which is how I have been living my life, right? Just dreading things for weeks and months and months. And then when I sit down to do it, I'm like, oh, wasn't that bad. All right, Simi still has a few hours of work, online job, very boring. Okay, well, I hope it goes by quickly. And good. Okay. Artwork Insight says you inspired me. I think I'll walk too. Okay. Got so much done. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice when it pays off. It's nice to block off some time for something, right? I like blocking. You know that. I like to block off a little time for things. Okay, friends. All right. Thanks for joining in on co-working. We'll be back at it on Wednesday. I'm 90% certain. Back at it 6:30 Eastern Time, 5:30 Central Time on Wednesday. West Coasters, don't come, okay? Just watch the replay at a reasonable hour. Don't be up here at 3:30 in the morning on the West Coast. No, okay? No, you're disinvited, okay? Just watch the replay at a more reasonable time. Okay. Yeah, I'm MSB Aromatherapy says I'm so glad you're doing this again. Me too. I'll probably do it Monday and Wednesday up until the end of the summit season. October, the rest of October is vacation. I'm on vacation for 3 weeks in October at least. But hopefully we'll still get together up until summit season because I'll need to get my own summit session together. I'll need to do some things. And then there's still book things that I need to be doing. I have 2 meetings this week with an attorney. Actually, I'm meeting with 2 different attorneys this week about book and business entity things. So I'll still have work to do there. Okay. All right. Let's do our walks then. We'll walk together. Okay. I'm gonna be out there for 54 minutes. I already know how long it takes me to cover. It's what is it? 2.9 miles. I think 54 minutes. Okay. I'll see you guys again Wednesday. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Thank you so much for joining in on co-working today. So nice to see your faces. Okay. Bye guys.